Hello everybody and welcome back to Broken Brian, and I've got good news for JRPG lovers out there. Lunar Remastered is coming to multiple platforms: Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam this April 18th. April is a good month for gaming. The last few games I've talked about, it's like, oh yeah, this is coming out in April. This is coming out in April. This is coming out in April. Now I'm praying for a good tax return. I mean, it's like, wow. I mean, there's like 3 or 4 games already on my wish list that I'm like, yep, waiting for April to get here. And for those wondering, yes, these aren't all digital. It will get a physical release on Switch. I'm trying to find confirmation it's getting a physical release on PlayStation or Xbox. Haven't found confirmation yet, but it is confirmed it will get a physical release on Switch, so definitely going to be picking it up. This is 2 games remastered and put in one collection, and this was released back in '92 on the Sega CD and a little bit later on the PlayStation. I've never played them, but they look like such fun classic RPGs that I'm here for it. Now, let's just take a quick look at the trailer that was put out a few months ago, but I never caught it. But yeah, here's the trailer of what we're going to be getting this April.
In your dreams, magical thoughts, all things are real unless you dream they're not. In your dreams, love is the plot, carried on wings of hope.
This isn't just my adventure, Luna. It's ours. It's so beautiful.
You have to be reasonable. The Dragon Master causing problems must be an imposter.
Dodge this!
Mega Magic Flame!
See, to me, this is like a good remaster because it keeps the 2D characters while the backgrounds and some of the monsters have been upgraded in their graphics to look more modern, but keeping that same classic look. Plus, we're going to have fully animated cutscenes, like anime-style cutscenes, and it's just the classic gameplay that you see from 2D RPGs from the 90s, and it's just an updated version of these 2 stories, of these 2 games, and it's almost like it's not quite as up to the level as the, what was it, Dragon Quest 3 remake, or was it just Dragon Quest, the last one remake, where it's kind of what they call 2.5, a 2.5D, where the characters are classic, where the characters are the classic 2D, everything else is kind of a 3D world. But it's something, it's 2D, but just a little bit better. But it's not the 2.5D. I'm looking forward to it. This is really cool. And it looks like it's already listed for $50 on the eShop, and Nintendo, you can wishlist it. And the physical release is going to be $54. It's already on Amazon, so you can kind of go ahead and put that in your wish list on Amazon if you want. Doesn't look like we're getting any like pre-order deals or anything like that. I looked on Steam and it was just put on wish list, and it didn't have the trailer. It just had basically these graphics and a few more, of just shots of the game. And I mean, this is the cover art that'll probably come out with the physical release, which just, man, that's just classic 90s anime looking. It looks wonderful. This is yay, another RPG. And I'm all for it because it's an RPG I definitely didn't get to play. I didn't have a Sega CD and didn't have a PlayStation. I had an NES, and these did get a release on the Game Boy Advance. A little shorter versions of it, I believe, not like the full game. Like some of the stuff was cut out to shrink it in, fit the GBA. But yay, another remastered classic that has been on that's been in the back of my head that I want to play, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. This is just a cool, fun RPG that people have been talking about for decades, and we're getting a full remaster, so you don't have to, like, if you want to play Lunar now, you don't have to go out and try to track down a PlayStation 1 or a Sega CD and a game just to play it. You're going to have access to it now, no matter what system you're on, PC, Switch, PlayStation, Xbox. You can finally experience Lunar, a classic JRPG from the early 90s, and that's something we can all be happy about, right? Because I am. I literally know nothing of the story, just when like, oh, you never played that? They're like, oh, it's so good. And I'm like, no, but I want to, and now I can. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to play this game. Both games, actually, since it's a collection of the two. And I can't wait. And when I get it, I'll be live streaming it and having fun, just going to town on just classic vintage play of dialogue and story from the 90s that's just like some of the peak, just really engrossing storytelling, because that's what it was. Because back then they couldn't produce the graphics they wanted to, but man, they made up for it for the story and the characters and getting invested in them. So early 90s RPGs are just wonderful. They are. That's why everyone is loving these Dragon Quest remakes, because we're like, oh, we love the story. I absolutely love Dragon Quest 11. Gonna be picking up the other Dragon Quest remake, and Dragon Quest 1 remake is in the works, so I'll be able to play that too soon, sometime in 2025, and I'm loving it because I don't have to find these older systems to play these games that I missed out on. Now we'll have them remastered for our systems today, and that just warms my heart as a RPG fan, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. Let me know what you think down below. Please like and subscribe. I'd love to chat and nerd out with more people. And until next time, my friends, as always, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.